YouTube, I am coming to you today with a sort of a review of my Louis Vuitton multicolor pieces. As we've all heard the rumors, multicolor is discontinuing, or maybe they're discontinuing just the bags, but keeping the SLGs around. I do not know the answer to these questions, but when I heard this, I sort of went on a binge. Excuse me, I went on sort of a buying binge of multicolor pieces. I don't regret it at all, but sometimes I look at it all and say to myself, did I really need all of those multicolor pieces? So to show you what I have the Insulate wallet, the clay, the key clay, the agenda, and the cosmetic pouch. And these are all in the black noir multicolor. There's also white. I don't have any of the white multicolor pieces, blanc, but maybe I will get some in the next few weeks. But I will sort of give you a brief review of each of the things that I have. I've noticed when I pulled everything out that everything, with the exception of the agenda, I purchased pre-loved. They were all in great condition. They were just from people who didn't want them, didn't really use them. So I was really excited to get those items. So I will start with, the key clay because that's easy. It's Pochette Cles. I think that's what they call it. I actually have the receipt. If you give me one moment. Or yeah, not actually the receipt, but it says Pochette Cles, new model, Grenade. This was purchased on the web. But yeah, I think that the price right now on the website is $3.30. So here's one side. I really liked it when I bought it. And that's another reason why I've bought pre-loved, is because you can decide, okay, these are the colors that I want. There is a YouTuber who has like an excellent Louis Vuitton collection. Her name is Handbag LVR, like handbag lover. And when I was watching her videos, she was very sort of intent on getting, you know, placement of colors in a very certain way. And when I first watched it, I was like, oh, that's sort of odd. But when you see these pieces in person, the placement of the colors can sort of change how the item looks. But I'll go into that more later. But I'm a huge fan of pink. So I wanted a Pochette Cles, key clay that had the pinks on it. So this is a darker pink and this is a lighter pink. And it's on my piece, it is essentially the same on the reverse side. I purchased this for a pretty great price actually on Poshmark. Let me open it up. It is definitely authentic. The seller sent me the receipt that she had, the box, everything. So it has this little keychain that you hook on, like whatever you need to hook it on, or in the D-ring inside of your Louis Vuitton bag. I don't really put keys on this one. I don't know why, I don't. One thing that's sort of a bummer about this clay as compared to the other clays, like the sort of, I want to say more classic clays in canvas, like the Damier Ben, the Damier Azur, and the Monogram, is that it doesn't hold that much, and it's sort of hard to get in and out of. Even though it looks bigger, it's hard to get in. And it has this really great hot pink sort of gusset, and on the inside, it's hot pink. Let me turn it around. So you probably cannot see it, but it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. Here's the little hook that the keychain sort of holds on to. But yeah, so that is the key clay, and I really enjoy it. I don't carry it all the time, but I love the colors, period. This is the Insulate wallet, which I absolutely love. I do not like this yellow color right here. I love yellow, but I just don't like how the yellow looks on here because there's so much of it. I think, you know, on the pattern, there are two different yellows. There's like a darker sort of olive color and like a sort of a true yellow, more of a true yellow in my opinion. So this is the Insulate wallet, but I was really happy that it had the pinks and the purple and the green and the white. So, you know, the yellow being in the middle of this particular piece, not that big of a deal to me because I got everything else I wanted. The Insulate wallet opens with these two snaps right here. Sorry, I wanted to make sure my cards weren't showing. I'm not really using this wallet. I like having it in my bag because I have other cards in the back. But anyways, let's see, it's Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. The person that sold it to me had it for a pretty long time. She had it since 2010, and I got it at the end of 2014, and it was in excellent condition. So I went and actually had it hot stamped with my initials right here at the Louis Vuitton store. It was no issue for them to hot stamp it. They did it in a few minutes, and that was that. Let me flip it over for you. So the Insulate wallet is like one continuous piece of canvas. So this is just like one piece. Let me flip it back over for you. It has this zipper compartment and a back pocket right here. And there's another pocket up here where you can put cards or whatever. There are a total of 12 card slots on the face. And then there is one sort of slash pocket right here. When I was using this wallet a lot, I would put like little tickets that I needed. Like I ride the train a lot, so I would put like a ticket here, whatever. There's also this double zip pocket here, and I have an iPhone 6 with a case, like a slim case that I put inside of here when I just want to carry my wallet. The Insulate wallet also has, and I'll show you the snaps. It has a D-ring, which you can attach a, there's sort of like a keychain. I'm not sure the exact name on the Louis Vuitton website, but there's like a keychain that you can attach here and sort of make this like a wristlet. I think I'm going to get one. I would love to get it. It's just sort of not in my plan for right now. I really want to get a monogram bag, so I'm saving up for that. But this is the Insulate wallet in multicolor with the grenade. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I told you, but the interior is grenade as well. The one thing, my only complaint about this is huge. And I find that when it's full with cards, I like open it and I'm like sort of looking visually like, okay, where is this card? Where is that card? And I'm not able to find it. So that's my one complaint about this wallet, but it's beautiful. I'm so glad that I have it in my collection. So this is the Cosmetic pouch. And there's sort of a story behind my Cosmetic pouch. Let me see. I have the receipt for it. Let's see, it says Pochette Cosmetic. And it was $4.60. I think it's still $4.60 on the website, plus tax. So here's the story. I really wanted this, and we have 2 Louis Vuitton stores, basically in the same mall where I live, and they're the only ones in my state. So one store didn't have it, one store had one left. So I like sort of ran to the store to get it, and it was the only one that they had, and it was in perfect condition, but I didn't like the color placement. Like the colors up here were really dark. I forget what they were. I want to say, I'm not sure of the pattern, but it was like, I don't know. I won't say, but I just didn't like it. So I was sort of resigned to, okay, this was the last one. I don't want to return it and order another one and not be able to get it. So then I was, the next week I was headed to New York for work, and I was thinking, well, I'd heard that there were a lot at the stores in New York. Not a lot, but the bulk of the remaining cosmetic pouches were in New York City. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll take it there. I was still within the exchange period. I said, and I had not used it. So I said, maybe I'll take it there and exchange it for something else, for a different one that has a better color placement that I can actually see. Because if you order a multicolor item from the website or over, the phone through LV, you don't know which one you're going to get. You don't know what the color placement is going to be. So it's best if you can to like go to a boutique, or if you're purchasing it pre-loved, to like really examine the colors. So anyways, I was like on Instagram, and a friend of mine that I follow was selling hers. And she was selling it for a pretty reasonable price. She had it for maybe 3 or 4 months, but never really used it. And she just wanted to get it out of her collection so she could spend the money on something else, whatever. So I said, well, you know, I'll buy yours if I don't find one in New York. Well, come to find out that there was this huge blizzard going to New York and I had to cancel my trip. So I immediately bought my friends, and I love the color placement. So she had, like I said, she only had it for a few months. Here's sort of the inside with my stuff in it. It's Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and the date code is like back in this pocket. There's no way I'm able to show it to you, but this is what it looks like. I really don't keep anything back here, but I do have like the little, the tags that actually came with it. Coated fabric, cowhide leather trim, that, and the little monogram multicolor book that comes with it. So yeah, I loved the pinks that are here. You sort of flip it over, and then when you turn it on its side, I would zip it. But the print obviously is upside down because it's one continuous piece of canvas like the Insulate wallet. My only sort of concern that other people on YouTube have mentioned is the Pochette tabs that are on the side right here. They, from the little zipper pull, it darkens over time, like it'll get black. And I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if it's oxidation. I don't know what it is, but it gets black. So several people, and I wish I could think of the YouTuber's name. I want to say it's Ashley C. I'm not sure. But anyways, the best thing to do is to sort of, when you're zipping it, zip it, like not all the way down, but just, you know, so that the zipper is not actually touching, the zipper pull's not touching the Pochette, so you don't, you know, ruin it. I mean, you can always wipe it off. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so this is my multicolor Pochette cosmetic pouch. I love it. I'm so happy I have it. All right, so last but definitely not least, this is my multicolor agenda. This is sort of what started my obsession with multicolor. When I saw it, I had to have it. It was sold out on the website. I called Louis Vuitton, the 1-800 number, and they said there were only 5 left in the company in the United States. I went to the store maybe the next day to like place the order so that my store could reserve it and send it to me. Or at least actually they reserved it. They had it shipped to the store. I went to pick it up from the store and it wasn't actually this one. And at that point there were only two in the whole United States of America. And when I went to pick it up, I loved it. The color placement was not my favorite. There was like a yellow here, a yellow on this tab, and like a yellow here. The tab is like independent, so like it, you know, it all depends on what color the LV is going to be on this tab. But I was like, whatever, no big deal. So I get home and I open it, and this little tab piece right here was missing. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm gonna have to, like, I just paid for this. I'm gonna have to return it. That is a bummer. I was like pretty pissed off about it. So anyways, I like sort of hopped back in my car, ran to the store, told them, and they were like, look, there's one other one. Oh, and I had it hot stamped while I was there. So normally you get things hot stamped, that's it. It's final sale, it's done, you're screwed. But when I got there, they were like, oh, that's ridiculous. You know, I'm sure they could fix it, but that'll take weeks. We will order the other one that's in the system for you. So they did that. They had it overnighted. It was there at my local store the next day. I went to pick it up, and this is the one I got. I was so excited. It has a pink here and a pink here and under here. So like I was saying, the tab doesn't follow the pattern. I mean, it has the pattern on it, but it doesn't, you know, it's one separate piece. It's not, you know, part of the one piece of canvas that is the agenda. The tab is separate. And it's great when they can make it match, because I've seen people that'll have like a blue here and a green here or whatever, you know. So anyways, I love this agenda. My only complaint is it's sort of like the paper is small. It's just, let me try and find a blank page for you. The paper from Louis Vuitton is pretty small. So let's see, this is like March 10th or whatever. So I like put little stickers. I have the Louis Vuitton paper, which this year was sort of boring. It comes with, this year, 2015, it came with this sort of butterfly bookmark. Last year's bookmark, this is the 2015 bookmark. The 2014 bookmark was this beautiful trunk. Let's see, so that's that. Let's see, the pen slot is really thin. Really, really, really thin, period. I have a Mont Blanc refill pen in there. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, Girl L'Amour, that's where I sort of got the tip from. Another sort of awesome YouTuber who has an amazing like handbag collection with LVs and everything. She uses this. I know a lot of people use the Tiffany blue purse pen, which I actually bought, and it doesn't, for me, I don't know, maybe mine is extra small. It just does not fit. I tried to put it in there. It took a long time for it to go in, and then when I took it out, the pen sort of, the pen where it's joined in the middle sort of split open. It wasn't broken, but still, it was ludicrous. So, yeah, this is my agenda. I have a little Donatella Tokidoki sticker and dashboard. Let me see if I can find some stickers for you, but these are the stickers that came with this year's agenda, but I love it. I had it hot stamped with my initials. Yeah, but I didn't do the gold or the color because I figured I'll use this a lot, which I actually do, and I didn't want the gold rubbing off. And let's see, it is Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. I love this piece. If you can somehow get your hands on one, whether it be pre-loved or I know right now that there are some white ones that are showing on the website that you can call and purchase. But yeah, this is my LV multicolor collection, and I hope that you guys get to pick up some of this stuff. Thanks.